Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. The Guyanese Critic is coming to you live from the most beautiful country in the world, Guyana. So this morning we're asking the serious questions. Two things. We haven't been hearing much about crime. We want to know the crime stats. We want to know where we are today. People want to know where they are. I'm hearing about a lot of robberies around the Stabrook Market area. A lot of people getting robbed. People stand up right there and see people getting robbed and they're not doing anything about it. People are being taken advantage of. This is a serious issue, right? And this goes across all walks of life, all races, all, you could see prominent people putting up the car and all these kind of things. But where is the crime situation? Today compared to where it was, let's say, in January. You understand? We want the stats. So very soon I'll be on the lookout for that. I'm going to approach the hierarchy of the Guyana Police Force to get information as it relates to the stats. A lot of people in the diaspora want to know. Yes, the investment climate is satisfactory. People getting positive reviews out of Guyana. It looking like Guyana is a place worthwhile investing in. But people don't want to come and invest money and they don't have security. Because one of the things about having money, it is to afford you certain opportunities. You want to be comfortable. You want to be in a peaceful place. You understand? And people are looking for that. When you look at a country like Guyana, and a country that is touting itself to be going to be leading in tourism, right? And people come, they ain't got war tourism. If they had war tourism, well, we could have got their crime tourism. You understand? If they had crime tourism, well, we could have do something. But they ain't got crime tourism. They ain't a business, and I don't think there's a viable business, crime tourism. Because if you got a business where the customers gonna end up get killed out, or the customers gonna living in fear, it's better you get a roller coaster. You understand? Let somebody install a roller coaster in the country. Yeah, America, if you want the gear flingings and you feel like you get a heart attack, they make a fun park with a roller coaster that make you feel like your heart gonna leave your body. You understand? And them kind of thing though. So we gotta know where the crime situation stands. And the assurances that people need is that it is on the decrease or the increase. If it's on the increase, people want to know what the Guyana Police Force is going to be doing about it, what the Ministry of Home Affairs, the narrative is going to be, or the policies are going to be that is going to lead to adjustment in the area, right? Because a lot of people are calling me and they're saying, Critic, which you know, what happens is that we don't have the stats. I am not on the ground as much as I used to be, and it had nothing to do with the previous administration. In general, crime has been on the decline for whatever reason, right? It hasn't gone out of control, and we got to make sure it's that way. We got to make sure there's no political infusing or instigation to create an unstable environment in Guyana, because it happened before. Right? So we got to look at all those things. Right? If we're going to be a country that is serious about tourism, crime has to be something that if a man snatch a chain, people must be in awe. You understand? We need to be the way. People must be in awe, like, oh God, what's the last time this happened? If you're going to have people coming here and want to invest their money here and want to spend their money and their time with us as Guyanese, we got to look out for them. And moreover, one of the problems is, as I as I mentioned earlier, you know, you could go to Stabrook Market. They got people robbing people right in front of people there. The thief man are affiliated with the people them who dead right at the place there. You can see a man get robbed right there. And nobody is said word, and the bandit man, well, remember the person who get robbed just passing through. The bandit man stands right there and carry on about his business and rob somebody else. Yes, sir. Nobody call the police, nobody telling nobody make a citizen's arrest and all them things though. They just there, and it is business as usual. Well, that can't continue to happen. The citizens have to play a role, and the citizens who are partaking or participating, whether it's somebody, mother, the sister, the brother, or whoever, in things like that, them and all to get jail. You understand? That's where you got to step back from the politics and try to ensure that we make sure whatever we're doing is in the best interest of all the people. Right? Now, with that being said, we got another thing that we're tasked with. We got to watch this government. You got to watch the ministers. You got to make sure you know how they're spending we money. That has to be looked at. Right? That has to be looked at seriously. By the way, the office at Lusignan is functioning. Guyanese Critic and Daybreak News office. So if you got a letter to drop in, if you want an article to be published, you got to issue, you put it in a form, you send it. You could also send your stories to daybreaknews@gmail.com. You could send your stories to GuyaneseCritic@gmail.com. Right? The Lusignan office is open and functioning. So you could stop, drop in your letters, and I will be looking at your issues because I'm on the road now. We got people operating from inside and dealing with all the clerical issues and so on. I am going to be spending most of my time on the road. I want to hear every issue everywhere. Right? People need their voices to be heard. Yeah, brother.
Can you give them the correct number today? I made the mistake yesterday with a phone number for the live chickens.
Yeah, let me hear it again.
Yeah, the correct number, audience, I'm sorry, was 665-5794. 665-5794. 665-5794.
Roger that.
Chickens,
listen to me. Here. Here what for do. Let her take out a picture with the pen like the live chicken. A nice picture with the phone. Send it to me. I'll have them guys do something with the graphics, and we can put on a number and you can just put it up on the page so everybody can see them.
Okay, I can do that right now.
Roger that, brother. Send it to me. I'll have the graphic artist do something for you. No problem. Anytime, bro.
Alright, thank you. Thank you for helping me. Bye-bye.
You gotta thank me, man. This is me work. Right now, I'm in competition with the opposition. Because it looked like I do more things for the country than the opposition. You understand? So very soon I'll be, I think it is, and I'm going to say it again, publicly. I have been finding difficulties in getting interviews with opposition MPs. For whatever reason. Right? But soon we're gonna have some opposition MPs on. I'm hoping I could have an interview with the opposition leader, right? Where we could have some serious discussions and people could really get an understanding what is going on. They're you know, dodging and bobbing and weaving and all kind of things. And like I saw in a news piece that some dissatisfaction has come with Granger and he should remove himself and all these things. And then some news piece pick it up and saying that there's a dissatisfaction. Rickford Burke and the people who putting up these things, they are, you call leeches to a party. Right? They're just hanging around. Yes, you got these girls who just hang around like biker crews and all this. I forget what you call them. We just call them girl. They're just hanging around. Yes, and they like attention, they just hanging around. Everybody there with them and so. We just call them, man. Oh my God, somebody come up with a name for me. Somebody come up with a name for me, please. Oh Lord. Them biker band and thing that's got them wrong, man. They're just always hanging around. You never find them kind of people though. I know the appreciation, and I know that is my friend, but they were saying, like remember, once we have an understanding, I know the appreciation, but you gotta respect that I don't really be looking for these kind of things. Yes, when you say thank you, it's like not dangles, groupies. You call them groupie. Rickford Burke is a groupie to the PNC party. Just hang around and the latching on. Yes, and groupie, man, groupie. Groupies just call them. Yes, they're latching around. They want to be a part of something. Right? Groupies, not flatfoot, not all them things. I'm talking about a nice, sort of a nice word for label as. So when they come out, all of the PNC should go and some other man. There's not the PNC. If you listen and you look, the PNC main people, the opposition leader has to say he is dissatisfied with the lead of the party. You understand? So and people coming up in the news and saying the PNC is falling apart, is disintegrating. That is a figment of people imagining. Well, it is so. It is not as a result of these groupies hollering Granger must go. Yes, and it's these same groupies stood beside Granger while he failed miserably. Yes, and that's how groupies just do. Today they dip on one body bike, the other day they dip on another body bike. Yes, sir. Today you sleep by this man, tomorrow you sleep by the other man. You're always sleeping by somebody. You're always waking up on somebody's sofa. Groupies just call them. Yes, sir. Hello? Hello? You know what, partner? The next time you call me, your answer and I block you, right? Because you're getting too consistent now. Whatever freakiness you're there, and if you call me, if you hear me voice, if you're a freak, you gotta keep your freakiness to yourself. You understand? The next time you call me and didn't answer, I block you. One name is Kai, I run back the message, he says he's a loyal follower and all them things. But like he got some freak on. Like give somebody else's number. Like your doggy number, Otisha number. Them don't calling me wherever you're freak on. Like you try and listen to me voice and you just get your freak on from there. No. Me never them thing now. Wherever's your program, calm down. Call me and talk to me straight. Them kind of freaky behind the scenes citation. About 5 times now we call and cut off. A he or a she or whoever. You ain't got time for them stubbornness. I run on a serious operation. It's one of the most serious operations in this country. Yes, I'm telling you. Hello, good morning.
You're talking about the robbery that was up in my big market, right?
Yeah.
I used to line down there. And the old days when I used to do right in front of them, they just got that 3-4 jersey. And they go rob the people, they go run down and they pull out the same dip they got on a blue jersey. They pull out the blue one and got on a red one. They come back right and stand there and they sit down. And accidents will go out. So that's what they're doing around. anything.
But the problem is not so much the robbers. Here was one of the problems, and I'm glad you called. How long ago was this you're talking about?
Huh?
How long ago you had these experiences?
Well, I left the country like 5 years now. Let me say about 6 years now. I used to see these things going on and steady.
No, but here was one of the problems, and I spoke about it this morning, and like you didn't pay attention to what I was saying, whereas the people have to play a role in getting this thing started out. What did you ever do? After, most likely you experienced this thing more than one time. What did you ever do to try to ensure that these things don't happen?
Well, if I tell you something, right, I tell them, you remember now, if you go and complain about these men, I'm out, Tormak, I assault you in the dungeon.
Raja. Nonetheless, you stand there, you see somebody get assaulted. You think if I want to ask you a next question. Do you think if the Guyanese Critic was thinking that way, man, if I said something what people can say, so do you think I would have been the Guyanese Critic today?
Nah.
Roger that. So at some point in time, we got to step up the game. You understand? Because when I going out there, they ain't got nobody in Guyana that face more dangers than me on a daily basis. Because I say it like it is something that since the beginning of time, people do not like. You understand? So we got to look at the part now. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Michael Rodriguez.
Speaking, ma'am. How can I help you?
I'm calling from Gifford. We have a donation for you.
You have a donation of masks for me?
Yes.
Roger that. From the Giffland Mall. I'll pass and pick it up today. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Will you be able to come by at 11?
No, 11 o'clock I'll be having an interview with somebody, but then I'll do it after 11 though. I'll call you when I'm outside. Which department is this coming from?
Okay, you can come to the receptionist and ask for the marketing department.
Marketing department. Roger that. Cool.
You're welcome.
So Giffland, I reached out to Giffland and asked them to donate some masks that I just called with them. And I see the need for this, so why doing I got mask inside here. When I driving going anywhere, I give it masks. I want to give masks to the NDCs. I want to give masks to the ministry. You could go ministry, you imagine. You could go, I went to Ministry of Agriculture. And there were masks at the booth that I highly feel is the yeah, brother. Sorry, brother. So we got to step up the game, right? We got to step up the game. Is we got to step in and decide here, we're going to eradicate this thing from this country. And we're not going to stand idly by why this thing get out of control. Right? We talk. Yeah. So, I went to the Ministry of Agriculture. And I left my mask because I was riding. Forget my mask. Because my vehicle has got 2-3 masks. And so when I'm riding, I totally forget. And you shouldn't. You got to wear your mask. Right? So, when I got the security guard had a thing full up, I don't like, she got this thing wrap up tight. And she give me a mask. Now every ministry, you can't have a ministry. I know people got to come with masks, but at that gate, there must be masks. You can't say you're a considerate government. The hospitals have to have masks at the gate. You can't come in without a mask, but we are providing you with a mask. You understand? So, yeah. What I'm looking at is because this has been a long time. This has been around for a long time. The crime at the Stabrook Market area. Right? I think I'm going to approach the City Council, and what I will do is put cameras that people could be looking on at what is going on in the Stabrook Market area. You understand? Because I sure they got cameras wrong, then I do not know how the crime is not being addressed. Are they not seeing what is going on? Let me put a big camera in the air by the clock where I could see what's going on. You understand? And when it's going on, we always watching out. We can get somebody in networks for supply with internet, and you got a cam coming live from the Stabrook Market area for show what is going on. right? We can't continue to be sitting idly by a schoolgirl get robbed the other day. A schoolgirl get robbed the other day going to school. No, we can't gotta have them to be school children. You know the trauma. A child, I could remember when I went to St. Margaret's, Abandoned in jail. I hope to God he's in jail and now had stabbed the child for his BMX bicycle. BMX was a big thing then. Yes, and stab a youth man for his bicycle. Yeah, I remember the story. I used to go to St. Margaret's Primary at that time. When are we, the citizens of this country, gonna step up to the game? You'll say, boy, frightened for talk and this and this. So how y'all calling me by? Y'all let's see 5 years I dep on it. The times have changed. You have to speak up. You only know for attack when it's life attack. You understand? Some people send me some things from the Linden municipality. I can't believe. I hear the chairman, you know, the mayor or whoever talking something the other days. Can't believe these people just come out and talk with a straight face. And people are suffering. And the funny thing with the Linden municipality is they own people. You understand? But your own people just bite you. Look at the sugar workers come out for protest for more money. And the government just, I hear many sugar workers can get problem. Because the government taking me money and give them and them, like the dog just bite the owner hand. You understand? You just estate now. The estate them even open up properly yet. How you asking for? Wait, them and tell you that the estates are highly subsidized? And Guyanese in Georgetown, women who working all over, security guards and everybody else is taxpayers' money paying y'all. Y'all can't work for y'all own money. You understand? Y'all ain't deserve the money we y'all getting. Y'all don't work for it. It's weird as y'all. You imagine cane cutters now, estate workers coming out done ready for protest for extra money. Y'all gotta be joking. Hello, good morning. You calling from where? Yes. Do you have a house delivery or I have to pick up? How much money average the thing a cost, man? Got a costing for it? Oh, Jesus Christ, we make you get $1,500 from gal? $1,500 a whole day pay for me now. Alright, don't worry, I'm gonna save up the money before tomorrow come. The poor girl from La Parca must never hear shipping like that yet. Now many players get highly excited and running coming for the table $1,500 plus the one get tip. Guys, this is the tip, me know. Yeah, but me know. At time here in a time I have to pay $100 tax, right? At GRA. This is no joke. $93. And when I go to the counter, hear me tell the girl, do you have $100? Hey, the girl, watching me. I said, I don't have no money, you know, can you pay this thing for me? The girl paid the 100. And next I pull up by the traffic light, by the back road, by DSL there, right? And I tell the bag, where you got it? Show me the turning cup. I said, give me a $40, man. I take the man $40. Yeah, sir. I take the man $40. A bag of man. Pun a life though. I take a bag of man $40, pun a life. I know the next time they see me back, they don't think me, because I think that's the first time. You imagine you just 70 something and you beg your whole life, everybody giving you, and you meet a man who look like he's comfortable, like he take. Yes, and the beggar man was thinking in my God, where you send he from? Yes, sir. That is the first body. Me, at the time I got gaffers, right? And trying to board to the front of the line. So I start playing mad, like, so where do I get this and where do I get that? And you know, talking like a white man. Forget to the head of the line, you know, Guyanese people very foreign minded. So that's left you if they think you're white, right? So you hear me, oh yeah, I want some zinc, you know. When the frigging girl tell me the price for the zinc, hear me, oh my God, man, where you get all the money from? And think, everybody in the line start laugh, right? And say, You're playing white man. Now your language change where you gotta pay money. This is always the thing with me. Yeah, the sugar workers, them ungrateful. Which everybody got right for thing, right? But you gotta remember, Gaisuko is a unique thing. Gaisuko ain't making no big profits. Gaisuko is being subsidized by taxpayers' money. Right? So you got tell me is what come at the park for me by the park and is what you saying for me. I think it's some oh, I guess some wireless microphone, so I'll be able to, the camera could be one place and I could walk a distance and all them things that I can get clear audio. Right? Yeah. There's it's the and something more, a few pieces of equipment. Oh, when we interviewing ministers and so on, they can get a mic, I can get a mic, so we got clarity. We gotta get serious with this thing. I get this, I step on the road and I'm looking to do, you might get an interview with the police or somebody inside Daybreak News, not Daybreak News, Progress Report. The song coming from this guy. Yeah. So Daybreak News, not Daybreak News is gonna be 6, 12 and news updates, straight news updates, no commentary or anything from me. Then we're gonna be having interviews with ministers, opposition MPs on a daily basis, government officials, whether it's NDCs or whatever, find out what is going on in the districts. Then we're gonna have something called Q&A with the politician. So I'll send questions to the ministers and they will send back the answer. We put it in a form, we put it up there with the pictures so people know who answered. Progress report is going to be a certain time in the evening, and in progress report we'll also have the infusion of some recorded interviews, right? And it can be the morning live and so on. It can be Monday to Friday. And check your son, that loves you, man. Yeah, it can be Monday to Friday. I gotta organize a proper structure because people have grown to depend on me for certain things. And let me tell you, like last night I didn't come on progress report, but you don't want to know. After a day of was hassle, I was drained. I was literally drained. You understand? Really, really drained. So let me go down and see this fabric market. A lot of complaints about robbery and move them people out. If people are there and seeing robbery and they can't help the police, move them out from there. Move them out from there. What happened to the city police? I can't remember it was the last time I see a constable like they hiding. If the Guyana police force got the members all the police street all about the place, what the city police does? How many city police do they have? You understand? And what are they doing? How many people have been charged for different things? These kind of things I want to know. Right? Where is the crime situation? Where it is going? Can we give investors hope that very soon? Because remember, you take a whole year for build up capacity, build your building, come here, do your due diligence, your assessment, get your stats, right? And roll out a business plan. Or you're going to take a year. Can we expect that in a year, everything will be under control? What direction is it heading in? Those kind of things people want to know. We have to be able to develop investors' confidence. You gotta watch these banners and I try and come the heat blowing. We blowing for? The policeman, the way you're blowing for. Now this young officer, and that's why you gotta give people respect where it is due. And every young police deserve their respect. Because look what's going on here. This man stand up in the hot sun, serving you, you know, man. Yes, sir. You gotta give them the respect. When you see them, give them the respect. Yesterday, I drove up the one way unknowingly, totally sailing. Like when I hear laugh, when I see the police ride, a police on the bike riding up behind me, right? I going for ask them what is the problem. If you see speed of them riding up behind me, this time I go up the one way between Brick Dam and South Road. Yes, sir. And the policeman said, Mr. Critic, we ain't got charge you. Up on the bike, right? I said, man, I'm sorry, I totally was sailing, right? I was totally sailing. I apologize. And you know, Jokey said, we got charge. I said, boss, man, me ain't asking no favor. I tell you do what you gotta do. Whatever you gotta do, that mean I taking me charge. Yes, and if you do something wrong, you gotta pay the penalty. People just see with me and thing, yes, and because the police has that the right. It's not because he's the Guyanese Critic. The police has the right to give you a warning for certain offenses. Certain criminal offenses, they got no warning in that. Yes, sir. But the police has a right to give you a warning for certain criminal offenses. Right? Look what's going on here. They gonna take up the whole road, take up the William car park. This whole market area needs to go back behind the clock. The wharf needs to be completed, and this operation needs to go behind at the back there. Yes, sir. The fire station can move out from here. So police are patrolling here. This is nice. You see them banded up on the road. You got hear what I'm now. If you want to be fair, you got to deal with people. You understand? Just like how you just deal with your friends and your family. You got a little thief in son. You don't wake up every morning and call you a thief. You just wake up every morning and hope you change your ways. You understand? So all police not bad because one do something bad. You got to watch. If you call and say you got a fire now, you know these people jump up and gun. They got the little operational shortcomings. They got run, they got go short of water. Then they got the ducks in a row. But who is these people? These people is we. When you look at Guyanese, the police act just like how all of these are most of we. Who is the police? Who is the fire people? Who is the people working in this minute? Oh God, the system lackadaisical and you lackadaisical yourself. Yes, sir. But you only want to talk about the other man, what he doing. Wait, this is me partner, Rastaman. Hey, Rastaman, what going on? Hey, what up now? You got to come up. You got some ants in the house and come and get some Loziknan. Come and catch your hand, man. You gotta make money. When you got time. 622-7740. Call me. Come up and do something and get a little money.
What's the police class?
622.
Hold on. 622.
7740. What are you doing, car hustle?
40. I used to work anything but
well, you know I used to do this as a youth man, right? I used to walk in both the market and push them car down. In Stabrook Market. And you got for, you know, the rule about the woodworkers that on the bottom, you got it up once you got nothing but the character. So people don't know about them thing, I know about them thing though.
Yeah, you know
I get locked up. City police lock me up for that.
Why you feel like pulling the car and they just know? I see them too.
We talk. Right? Call me. Safe, brother. Yeah, Rastaman does do like spray out insecticide. I noticed some ants in the house. But you know how it's roll, man. Rastaman come and catch your hand and we looking for it, everybody looking for it, and that man is a very positive man. He always walking. You understand? He always doing something. You say you see two of them just say pulling the car, you know. Two of them city police. They don't harass car, they harass car. But it is a law. It is the constabulary law within the municipality, the markets. there's a wood you just put down and you just load up your cart, right? Because you just get big load on them hand truck, we call it. Right? He's an exterminator. Hello?
Morning, brother.
Talk to me.
The other day I called you, I was in Guyana, you didn't answer me. But I called to thank the public health system because my father wasn't feeling well, and I took him to all the private hospital and couldn't get good treatment. And I took him to the public hospital, and I must say that they did a great job. Got a long time, but at the end of it, I got good treatment. You know.
You want me to tell you something? You want me to tell you something? It's the same doctors across all the healthcare system. It's the doctors at the private hospital. For instance, yeah. For instance, we got Dr. Duki. We only got one neurosurgeon in this country. Yes, Dr. Duki. So when you believe Jacheng has to do something, who you believe they gotta go to? Dr. Duki. So first thing they gotta get rid of these touts and these crowds. If you ain't got no business wrong, eh? Go along your way. Okay, I see city police. Well, two of them. Okay, they're there. It's just that I ain't been around this area and I see them long. And they wanna know where they're there. So these areas are latter. So for those of you who've just tuned into the Guyanese Critic Morning Live, we're coming to you from the Stabroek Market area, from the most beautiful country in the world. For those of you who are not Guyanese and you've heard things about us, we got our political problems, racial problems like every other country in the world, but we are working on them, and we're hoping we could be a better place for ourselves and we could be better hosts to you. Right? If you come as a visitor to Guyana, please follow the rules and laws of Guyana. We've had a lot of expats coming to Guyana who are going to be in the oil industry. Please follow the rules. I haven't had to put the hammer on the expat as yet, but I have no qualms about doing so. You're tuned into the realest thing coming out of Guyana, better known as the Guyanese Critic. So this is the Stabroek Market area. Watch the confusion here. We really got to revisit the public health ordinances. We can't get an outbreak of coronavirus except it's for new variant. We can't get. I don't see how we. I must be thankful, and I'm rolling out some masks. Giflan has donated a couple thousand masks to me, so we can make sure we got masks anytime I go in anywhere that people can get masks. So today I'm going to be doing an interview with Minister INDAR, and he is the minister in the Ministry of Public Works, and we want to know how the people's money is being spent. I'm going to ask them him the hard questions, and the people want to know how their money is being spent. Simple as that. Guys, I'm gonna take my leave now, and I want to thank you for tuning in to the Guyanese Critic Morning Live. Look out for it sometime this morning. We're gonna have, hopefully by 11 or a little after, we're gonna have the interview with Minister INDAR. I'll be coming to you live with Minister INDAR, where I'll ask the serious questions. You can also send the questions you would like asked, since Minister INDAR is within the Ministry of formerly Infrastructure, now Ministry of Works. You know, he's the man to deal with streets, wharfs, sea defense, these kind of things. You know, bridges and all these kind of things, roads, the highways, all of these kind of things. So you could send your questions to me on WhatsApp at 622-7740 once they're pertinent, and I would want to think any question from a citizen is pertinent. Right? Once they are, I will pass it on. I can't ask him all the questions, but I will ask him the questions that I feel are of the most importance. Right? So the Guyanese Critic coming to you from Georgetown. Look forward to the interview with Minister INDAR.